Hi, I'm Tanya. I'm a youth worker for Elevate, which is a youth organisation based in Hackney. Last summer we organised an all-girls project, and we had the opportunity to spend the week with girls from social housing estates in Hackney, and we asked them to discuss what's it like being a young woman today. And most of them said painful, stressful, worrying. After a while there were a couple of positive words: fun, enjoyable, but most of them felt quite negative about being young and female today, and that was quite sad to hear that. And these young women we work with, many of them have other things to deal with too. They live in a borough which is among the top 5 for gun crime. Many of them live on what is called Murder Mile, and they live in a city where young women are increasingly recruited into gangs, where girls are asked to hold weapons or drugs for their brothers or boyfriends, and sometimes girlfriends and sisters can be badly hurt by rival gang members. They live in an area where there is mistrust and violence between people from neighbouring estates. But the young women I work with are not sorry for themselves. Due to social circumstances, they might have some negative notions of being young and female, but they don't see themselves as victims, and we don't see them that way either. The young women on our project have a huge amount of potential, and that's why we want to do another project with them this year. The 15 young women last summer achieved a lot just by deciding to break the barriers and come to the project. Because as a young woman, it's difficult to walk into a room of people that you don't know. And in Hackney, it's especially different if those people are from estates where maybe you've never been before, and perhaps even their actual rival estates to your own. And then the young women achieved a lot by getting to know each other, making new friends. And because it's the real world and sometimes people don't always get along, they achieved a lot by working together even when there were disputes in the group and solving those disputes. 2 of the young women from last year's project have come along today and just want to say a little bit.
Hello, my name is Lisbeth, and Elevate, the group that Tanya organises, has helped us quite a bit, because firstly I've made like loads of new friends like Becky, and I've become like really close to them, and like also like the residentials that we go on, like we went camping and I've never been camping before for the first time, and it's really fun. And just like having a youth worker, just someone to rely on and just like sit back on, and like they're not like all like in your face and stuff. They're people that you can they're people that you can actually talk to on like a one-to-one basis, and they understand and they can relate to you. And also like a lot of people, like young people, are really put down for like gun crime and knife crime and gangs and stuff. But like now like having a youth work and going to youth clubs gives us stuff to do, and like takes us off the street and stuff.
Hi, I'm Becky. Elevate in general and the Girls Project has helped me meet a lot of new people and become really good friends like this one. It's got me to achieve a lot of things that I've never even dreamed of doing, like rock climbing, canoeing, high rope squads, and camping with my friends. Tanya and Julia have helped us the whole way through. They've always been cheering us on, even when we get them to do the stuff that they get us to do. And I think if we get funding for the next project, it can really help us, because it can work on our teamwork, and we can be able to do a lot of more things like I don't know what to say.
It's hard to get funding for girls' projects because most funding at the moment is aimed at young men, because it's young men who create more street crime and hang around on street corners and get most of the attention. And young men need the attention too, so most of our work over the year is with young men and young women in mixed groups, and we work long term with the young women and young men together. But the opportunity to get together as girls, which worked so well last year, we'd really like to be able to do that again and build on it in a lasting way. And so next summer we want to do something a bit different with the girls. We want to get the same group together again because they've already started to overcome their differences and their fears, and we'll take them out of London to take part in adventurous activities designed to give them leadership skills. And then we want to offer those young women a chance to design their own project to benefit their communities back home. And we've given them a budget and some guidelines and support. And their aim would be to design a project to address problems on their own estates, because they're the ones that know these problems best, and they know they've got such good ideas to address the problems. So the project they design may be for girls and boys back home. It might be for adults, for people of all generations. It will be their choice. So they choose what to do. They may want to organise a conference, maybe social activities to bring people together, maybe something creative. They will come up with their own ideas. And when it's finished, we'll bring them back together to evaluate and to find out how we can make it go on for longer. So, painful, stressful, worrying. These feelings about being a young woman will not disappear overnight, but we want to add some positives. Inspirational, influential, exciting. And I know that these young women can make something really great happen with your help, so thank you for listening to us.